This one costs around $250 and this here costs just $90. Honestly, I never liked the original AirPods. For me, I always look for the price to the offerings ratio. The AirPods were never my deal. They sounded weak and could put an easy hole in your pocket. But now, down the line a year, we have the all-new AirPods Pro, which is so much better and refined than its previous version. But guess what? It still costs $250. On the contrary, in the grey market of China, you can find hundreds of clones of these AirPods Pro, and this one is just like that. So, if you ask me, could you tell the difference while looking at it? Well, it's gonna be pretty hard. Not at least until you dig down deep to the nooks and corners of this device. Straight up closer, you'll be seeing the minute design details that these manufacturers have taken up into consideration. The sensor is in the right place and the size of these earpods are just 100% the same as the original. So basically with just looks and touch, you pretty much won't be able to find any difference. Even the functionality remains the same. Just like the original AirPods Pro, you'll have to squeeze the stem to control the music playback. I have reviewed a lot of earbuds and I still honestly hate the toothbrush design by Apple. It just looks ridiculous on your ears, but somehow these earbuds still turns out to be the most popular true wireless earbuds of all time. Unlike the previous version of these clones, I didn't have a single problem with the comfort. Now, talking about the charging case, it looks and weighs the same as the original AirPods Pro. It follows the whitey gloss outlook and has this beautiful curves around it. But all of this is cool until you open up the lid and dig down deep. You'll be able to find certain curves and edges not feel the same and right as the original. So, cut short, the design is not a 1:1, at least for now. But undeniably, FAirPods has done a great job in replicating the AirPods Pro. Now, here's a truth bomb. This AirPods Pro clone is not going to offer you 100% active noise cancellation, but you still will get the traditional passive noise isolation because of the tightened ear tips. The original AirPods Pro tends to use a speaker and the microphone to do the ANC, and that's on a $250 earbud. So asking for an ANC on a priced down version of this device also doesn't seem fair. This clone offers a balanced sound profile. There's no artificially enhanced bass or treble. It's really well balanced. With volume up high, you will even be able to enjoy the soundstage. Thus, we can conclude by saying that these earbuds have a good audio driver for a $90 price tag. Anyways, now talking about the battery life, you get straight 3 to 4 hours of music playback and some additional juice with the charging case, which is pretty good for a true wireless earbud. So the question of whether these clones are worth buying? Maybe yes, when it comes to carrying a fashion statement without putting a hole in your pocket. But if you're looking for a status quo, then there are a ton of other earbuds you should consider. Either way, thanks for watching. Yours truly, Droid Sector. Ours truly, this life.